Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
You know how I feel about Tuesdays. I remind everybody every week. So when I was looking to get dressed this morning, I thought, what better way to hide the fact how much I hate Tuesdays than a bright yellow dress?
You look smashing.
You look smashing, darling.
No, it's like springtime. It's great. It's great color.
Especially on a rainy day. Sometimes you just need a little pick-me-up, and sometimes it comes with a yellow dress.
There you go.
Sometimes.
Well, here's an idea for a pick-me-up. How about a national vacation? A nation vacation, a whole week off, a paid vacation for everyone. Like, people are actually talking about this right now. Like, you're already relaxing.
I'm taking a deep breath before I start my rant, but please finish.
Oh boy, all right, we're in for it then. So there was a big write-up in the New York Times about this.
Okay.
And so the author of this says 100% of people have to participate in this for this to work. Governments and corporations have to be on board. And, you know, I mean, it's some question whether this could ever work, but she's saying no Instagram, no gaming. We all just unplug. She says we should just get outside and relax. It's really a chance to restore mental health. She says even the news would take a break. And TV stations would program like romantic comedies or something. Now, there's some talk about just how practical this could be, because like hospitals can't shut down.
Right.
The news really can't shut down. We were not going to do that.
Yeah. We were on the air last night talking about tornado. Like, what would you do?
Yeah,
like, you can't
do
just.
that. You can't do that. But I understand the point of what she's making, because she's like, America needs a little mental health time.
Oh,
and we just need to all kind of relax and unplug and go outside. And I get that. I think all those are really valid points.
Everyone is broken right now.
Yeah, well,
everyone is broken
I don't
right
know
now.
that we're all broken. But
Everybody is broken.
Okay.
No, but my thing is that I am so happy that people get to work from home and they're enjoying their time so much. But there are so many people who have not been able to do that. Grocery store workers, gas station workers, nurses, doctors, people who staff the hospital.
There are a lot of jobs where you just can't do that from home.
Yeah. All of these people who have not been able, and I know teachers had to do virtual learning from home too, but even that was hard. But we just can't. It sounds very nice.
It sounds really great. But yeah,
it can't happen.
Can it happen? I don't
When
think
you break your leg frolicking in the grassy field, since you're not on Instagram doing a live whatever, you have nowhere to go.
I could tell you had stuff to say about this. I could just tell.
I'm sorry.
All right. Hey, we want to talk about one very relieved young man from Russia.
This is crazy.
So this is crazy. He was trapped on a Chinese reality show where they were trying to create a boy band for 3 months.
Even happen?
And he was like, it's an amazing story. So Vladislav Ivanov.
Good job.
He is a model. He is also a language interpreter. So he signed on this show to be the translator because he's fluent in Chinese and English. But then apparently the producers said, hey, you're a good looking guy. You're a model, for Pete's sake. We want you to compete. So he got talked into doing this. So this is a show where the viewers vote, and each week, you know, I assume they vote people off, but the winners will form a boy band.
So obviously they're voting basically on looks, right? Because this guy says he can't sing, he can't dance.
He says he can't sing and he can't dance. And he was literally pleading with people each week. So he would like do these lackluster performances. He said he was totally miserable. He said, please vote me off. He said, I can't sing or dance. I don't want to be in a boy band. Don't love me. You will get no results. Please don't make me go to the finals. I'm tired.
We all want what we can't have.
But he wasn't allowed to leave because he had signed a contract. And so there was like a big fine if he would actually leave. So he wasn't allowed to do that. So here's how it finally ended.
Which one is he? I'm seeing all this video, but I don't know which one he is.
He is the blonde-haired guy in this video.
I see.
Although we've seen him with other color hair too. But anyway, finally in the end, he ate a lemon on TV and pleaded again, vote me off, I'm not kidding. And that apparently did the trick.
Eating a lemon?
Well, I don't know if he did that in lieu of like a musical performance. Like, I'm just gonna
Like he just spent the next 30 seconds. I know I'm supposed to sing, but instead I'm going to eat this lemon.
What I thought was interesting about this is the more he pleaded, don't vote for me, people voted for him.
Because then it becomes funny. It's like the Bodie McBoatface. I feel like I'm the only one that remembers Bodie McBoatface. When they were trying to name the submarine.
And
people were writing in, and that was like the top pick, and they were like, we can't
name the submarine this.
But it was classic, because as soon as it popped up, people were like, that gets my vote. We all want something a little silly and a little funny, and that just fit the bill there.
It makes you laugh. But anyway, he's free. Good for Vlad.
You know, I saw this report about how there's like sticker shock when people are looking for cars to buy, but it sounds like rental cars are also on the rise. You know, people want to travel more, and sometimes maybe driving to a location could be safer, or maybe it just complies better with some regulations that you have to follow. So this is especially true in Hawaii. So people instead are turning to U-Hauls. When we went to Hawaii, we actually rented a Jeep and took the top off, and it was so much fun.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
You can't do that in a U-Haul, though.
No, you can't do that. The U-Haul company says people are choosing like smaller U-Hauls because they're really not moving. They're just using them instead of rental cars because the rental cars are so expensive and so scarce to come by. And so this kind of makes sense. So during the pandemic, the rental car companies, they needed to survive. So no one was renting their cars. So they sold so many of their cars. And so there's very little inventory left. But the moving companies still have their vehicles. So that's why this is becoming a thing in Hawaii right now. And in fact, a TV station in Maui reported the cheapest rental there was $722 a day.
That's
for a car.
For a car, not the U-Haul.
For a car. No, the U-Haul is less expensive, which is why people are using the U-Haul as their vacation vehicle now.
If you ever traveled to Hawaii, you know everything is a little bit more expensive.
Right.
So
I've never been to Hawaii. I would love to go.
So we had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go. Frankie's uncle was working there. He was working on the airport terminal, and so we got to stay in a condo, and all we had to do was pay for our plane ticket.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You know what? That
was like one of those things you can't pass up.
That's dream kind of thing. Someone who has like a condo on the beach who says, I need someone to house sit. Hey, David, would you be available to come to this tropical paradise and house sit for a little bit?
There's always part of me that wonders because, you know, hey, why don't you come down and visit? Not thinking we would travel all the way to Hawaii from Brooklyn, New York. We came!
Surprise, here we are. Well, there's another shortage too, and this is affecting a lot of people actually, because apparently there's not enough chicken to go around. So there's a number of factors involved in what happened here.
Yeah.
So the meat processing plant slowed down because of pandemic safety measures.
You remember what happened when this all started? There were outbreaks, shutdowns, a lot going on.
Right, and then there was also a winter freeze, primarily in Texas, but in the South, and that happened in February. So some of the meat processing plants shut down temporarily. At the same time, there is a surge in demand because these big chains like McDonald's and KFC have rolled out chicken sandwiches that they're pushing to compete with Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. And so the bottom line is it's hard to find chicken. Restaurants are placing orders. They're not getting all their orders. The prices have gone up.
You know, CBS News did a really great report on how much we all are paying extra for things. And, you know, John was talking about some of the lumber and construction costs and stuff like that today. But we have seen, I think, everything kind of tick up a little bit. And
yeah, and at this point, so restaurants are saying, hey, we're going to have to, we don't want to, but we're going to have to pass this on to the customers.
Yeah, well, and they're hurting already too.
Exactly, they're trying to rebound, so, and it's just sort of a vicious cycle. But yeah, if you wonder why you're having trouble finding chicken, that's why.
Okay, well, completely different topic. We have missed Pam Serrano so much, and we have all been following her journey with her daughter Mary. As we know, she suffered from a trampoline accident and could no longer move her legs. And she has been in various recovery places trying to regain some sort of movement. And Pam finally returned to work yesterday.
Yeah, and it was Kim Gable's idea. Kim decided, hey, let's organize this. And so many of us made signs and posted them on the outside of KDKA whenever she showed up for work, because right now she's working in the field and actually not even in the building, but there were flowers and balloons for her. And what is so sweet about this is Pam Serrano is one of the kindest, warmest people. She is so caring about other people, and she just has a positive energy. She glows. So it's really sweet to see that she was touched by this.
She is one of those people that she's so humbled and so nice and will always pay you a compliment, like just salt of the earth good.
Yes. It does something to bring your spirits up and does it in a moment's notice.
She used to be my desk mate too. I miss her.
Well, hopefully she'll be able to come back into the building at some point. But we're just glad that she's back at KDKA, and we wish Mary the very, very best.
Yeah. And they are very
recover.
Yes, and very optimistic for Mary's future and her recovery.
Well, last year, it was so successful, we decided to bring it back. We're talking about Diner Week.
Yes, so we are going to visit more diners next week. I actually get to go tomorrow. To Johnny's Diner, which I'm very excited about. But here you go. Diner Week returns 2.0. We're visiting several diners around the area. We've had people write in suggestions, hundreds of suggestions on our PTL Facebook page.
And we want more suggestions. Why not? Because even if we can't go to all the diners, we want to be able to mention them. Yeah. And we love people being able to see the posts there on the Facebook page and read what other people think. So this is some video of us. This is from last year, Heather. Can you believe this? This was February, before the pandemic set in.
Right before.
And we went to Waffles and Caffeinated.
We had no idea what was coming.
No, we had no idea. We had so much fun because their menu there is fantastic. And it was, again, a place that people had nominated. And I checked, I called them yesterday. They are still up and operating at the end of all this. And, they have a wonderful menu there.
Had we known the pandemic 15 or pandemic 20 or pandemic 25 was coming, I don't know that we would have stuffed our faces.
I would have said we would have eaten more.
We would have eaten more. Okay,
right.
we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, today may be Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Get it? May 4th. Well, tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. And how did that turn into a huge celebration here in the United States? We're going to take a break and find out coming up next. And also ahead, what's it worth? Dr. Lori is here to appraise your antique items like this doll, ready to play dress up in his German-style clothes. We try to guess its value, and you can play along too. That's coming up.
You know her as a fashion designer and the wife of Steelers coach Mike Tomlin, but she is also a busy mom. And I sit down with Kia Tomlin to find out what she had to do to find the balance in her life to be able to do it all.
And speaking of moms, see what's trending for Mother's Day when it comes to flowers and gifts. We are live from the busy back workroom of Neubauer's Flowers. There he is.
Hi, Steve. It's all ahead on this May 4th. Make another cup of coffee or tea. We are just getting started, and we are so glad you're here.